Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
This guy's leadership is so important to how this offense functions. He doesn't shrink from any moments on game day, and everything he does with confidence. He sets the example in practice, off the field, and is the guy leading everyone out for each possession.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Durham. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. They'll look to throw now on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a give, right side. Durham. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. He'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. This from 42 yards out. And his kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to correct.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. There's Robinson showing the flash. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown. Christian Watson, 60 yards. And the Jets are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Sharp. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Pulled in at the 24. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down at a yard. Back to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. How about the safety, Minka Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
22 yards. That's good for a Jets.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Here's a 2nd and 7. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Lewis. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards on the tuck and run. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Robinson will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Robinson again. And this time he's in for a Jets touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking in the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. And the Colts now, they're ready to get the football back. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Second and 7. He'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he put the pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this one is incomplete.
He did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
4 yards. And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run again here with Robinson. Down to about the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now the Jets will call on the field goal unit here. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. This one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So halftime now here on Sunday night prime time. Let's get it to Scott Hanson in Orlando with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. 17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think the coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 33.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Thomas has got it. Complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. So they are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Back to throw again. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. Durham. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. In motion is Anderson. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, They're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 89 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll have a Jets 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll make it 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
2nd and 10. At the 40.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now he'll tuck this. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. One quarter remains here on Sunday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. Was a quick 3 and out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Throw outside complete. That's sharp. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Colts.
They're going to look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's taken down inside the 30.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Colts.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Anderson.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Colts.
Now again, right side. Durham. Able to slither by. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-10.
Colts 10.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jets have got it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Second and 5.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The offense on third down tonight, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack to stop him short of the first. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go with the keeper. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
They'll look to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Now back to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
And the Jets.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That pass taken in by Burks. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down. First and 10 at the 11.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got it. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First down and goal to go.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
It's a quarterback sneak. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
They gain nothing, and all they need are inches. Usually we put this on the offensive line, but sometimes it's the quarterback's fault as well on the sneak. You've got to get low and burrow.
Usually we talk about O-line surge. They're deep. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Jets have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. An extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Makes the score Jets.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved the hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the sideline and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Down the right sideline. And touchdown. A big play there. 85 yards. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
17.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take the knee. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, that's to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.